Welcome back to the Available Post podcast, the podcast where I speak into the void and hope someone listens. It's me, your boy Callum, and today I'm going to do something that I haven't done in quite a while. I'm going to do a full Magic set breakdown. Not because anything else, and maybe it's because I didn't have anything else planned for March. But we have a Ninja Turtle set coming to Magic the Gathering, and that kind of sucks. I mean, if you like Ninja Turtles, that's fine, whatever. But like, I don't know. We're just going to New York again. We just came from Laurelwood. Laurelwood's sick as hell. Love that shit. Even Avatar was pretty cool. Like, I get it. It's, fantasy stuff. It's fun. Lord of the Rings. We're going back there. Sure, why not? But you know what set sucked? Spider-Man set. Maybe, I don't know if this one's gonna be. We're gonna play legally distinct from Spider-Man, with Ninja Turtles on Magic Arena. If that's the case, the set's getting much worse. Because maybe that's what really killed it for me on Magic Arena was none of the cards matched up. Everything was different. Didn't even know what people were talking about when they were talking about their cards. Completely incomprehensible. But we got this. We got this new set, and we're gonna go through at least most of the cards, all the cards, who knows? I haven't been on the Magic site to look at a spoiler release for at least over a year. I certainly haven't done one of these videos in at least over a year. But here we are with the Action News crew. Look at that shit. It's a 2/2 Vigilance, man. They film stuff. You can channel it for 6. I mean, I guess that's okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. I mean, I don't mind channel ability. It's fine. Whatever. Agent, we got Men in Black. That's cool. Will Smith over here. He puts counters on. That's pretty good. I don't know. Why not? The cards are fine. It's just, do I need April O'Neil kicking a training dummy in my Magic the Gathering? Maybe. But, like, couldn't there just be a different game? Couldn't Wizard of the Coast literally come up with a different game? Why do you have to slam all these branded shit into Magic? I don't get it. You already had such a rich, like, world for 20 years. 22, 23 years. And then you came out and you said, actually, I only care about lots and lots of money with branding. And that's what we're only going to do now. 400 sets a year. Like, this card looks okay. Eastwind Avatar? Why not? That doesn't seem like a turtle card. This card seems like a turtle card. Grounded for life. We can start grounding things for life now. That's nice. The Guardian stance, again, this could be anything. There's like 50% like stuff that I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's pretty Magic the Gathering. And then there's other stuff like, Bad Apple Big Sister. She's a bad apple. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe I'm just turning into a hater. Getting older, turning into a hater. No. Couldn't possibly be me. It's Wizards of the Coast. And like, I'm not actually going to buy. This is going to be the first time, I think, ever I'm not purchasing the pre-order stuff for Magic Arena. If I get cards, I get cards. I just don't care. Maybe I'll draft it a bit, but like, I don't know. I'm going to craft singles if I need them. Because a lot of this stuff looks like bad. Just like not fun to play with. I don't want to play with Ninja Turtles and Spider-Man cards and Avatar cards in a game that It has its own lore. Is this any good? Whenever you attack, put a 1/1 on. Okay, that's pretty good. Whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, if it had a counter on it, you gain 2 life. Whenever you cast a spell with a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Wait, what? Okay. Like, it's like shit like this, where you're like, Leader's Talent seems actually too good. It's a harder to remove. I mean, it's not Ouroboros. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, but I think like Leader's Talent might just be a solid it's like Innkeeper's Talent. You gotta play both. That's pretty good. What the hell? What does Sneak even do? Okay, let's read Sneak. New abilities. That'll be something I'll need to do. You can cast a spell for this. If you do, return an unblocked attacking creature you control. That's just ninjutsu. Right? Am I out of my fucking mind right here? An unblocked attacker you control to a hand during the declare block step. He enters tapped and attacking. Yeah, that's just ninjutsu. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ninja's in the name. Just use ninjutsu. Why is oh, it is there anything that deals with ninjutsu specifically? I don't know the answer to that. I don't actually know how I would look that up. But like now there's a second ability that's just ninjutsu. That is like word for word just ninjutsu. But they called it sneak now. Now you can be sneaky. Why? 2 target creature cards, graveyard. Wait. Oh. Cause you can sorry, you can sneak out spells. I don't mind that as an ability, actually. I think that's kind of cool. That you can do like a sorcery, and then you can cast it during combat for a sneaky cost. I don't mind that terribly. But I don't think Leonardo Technique attacks. Which is cool. Yeah, things like this are neat. Catch a creature spell with toughness 1 for your graveyard. Okay. Power toughness 1. Alright. Sneaky Sewer Samurai. Nice. Good job, Leonardo. What else we got? Okay, Alliance is back. That's fun, I guess. We got this. Probably from a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing I never watched, which is probably most of it, which is also probably why I'm not really into this. Like, I don't really care about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that much. If you like it, it's good for you guys. You know? If you like turtles and pizza and whatever, and Shredder and Splinter, go for it. But I don't know. We already had Kamigawa, which had basically Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles rats anyways. So, I don't know. Another creature you control his own hand. Okay, nice. He's bouncy. Bouncy boy. Little prehistoric pet's a bouncy boy. That's fun. Okay. Create X22 red mutant creature tokens where X is the number of non-token creatures you control. Whenever it attacks, put a plus one counter each creature you control. Hell yeah. We got Mechadino. That looks kind of fun. Dinosaurs you control, other than this creature, you get +1/+1 flying. And this creature attacks dinosaurs you control, other than this creature, you get. Oh, it's double X. Okay, I mean it just makes a whole army. You get a whole army of mecha soldiers. It's probably pretty good. For inside the game for exactly 4 legendary creature cards with different names and reveal those cards. Opponent choose 2 of them. Oh, it's Fact or Fiction that you can choose from your sideboard too. Wait, put in your hand and shuffle the rest in your library. Okay, so Different names. Okay, hold on. Search your library and are outside the game. Okay, so you can end up shuffling 2 creatures from your sideboard into your library. This is so bizarre. Cards like this, and then you bring into a tournament, are going to be so messy. So you're going to forget to sideboard properly. Right? Like, picture this. You're in top 8. So it's best 3 out of 5. But the first game, there's no sideboarding, right? Then you accidentally shuffle. Well, you don't accidentally. They target a card that you picked from outside of the game, shuffle it up, bring it in, and then you got, the game continues if it's a long game because you're playing some kind of weird Turtles Forever control. And then you shuffle it up, and then you start the next game, but then you realize that one of your legendary creatures was actually in your deck. Now you lose the game. It's just so much stuff to think about. Like, they're obviously not making cards for, like, this is a card they made for Commander, and they're not thinking about the practical implications of paper Magic because they actually don't care about paper Magic besides Commander. And we can see that. We've been seeing that for the past years now. Which is why I just play Arena. Because the Magic I want to play is not Commander. And Turtles Forever is kind of a sick card. I do like the card. I do like Legendary Creature, Fact or Fiction. That's pretty fun. But I don't know. I just think the practicality of paper. If people even play paper, I don't know. Maybe they don't. So it is in play boosters. So we can. I like this. This is a fun little feature that I haven't seen on the site before, where they tell you how you can buy it, how you can purchase their products. I mean, that makes sense to me. How they would want to purchase your products. You can get the collector boosters. Ooh. All right. Good old Leonardo. Are these just alt art stuff? Yeah, Sally Prideline. Yeah. That's just the alt art stuff. I don't care about that. I don't care much about that if this is all just alt art stuff and things that's in like weird sub shit that I'm not gonna look at. These kind of look sick though. These full art things do look sick. Like, I mean, I like the artwork. That's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna. I think they're doing great artwork. I think it all looks really cool. Like, this is dope as hell. All these, yeah. Artwork, I'm going to say A+ on all this. I just think the problem for me is that it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Magic the Gathering set. And it'll have standard cards that you'll have to get. So you're basically, when there's a standard set, and you want to play Magic the Gathering and, like, standard or historic or modern or even probably legacy at this point, because, like, if you didn't get your Badger Mole Cubs before you were sleeping on your Badger Mole Cubs, well, guess what? Looks like you're dropping like $400 now on a playset of Badger Mole Clubs. Actually, yeah, that's a great question. How much is a Badger Mole Club? I don't know. I'm not going to look it up. But I'm assuming it's probably expensive. I'm looking it up on my phone. I'm going to hide the information. Let's see. Badger Mole Cub MTG price. What do we got? What's the average? Okay, yeah, I was right. They're about $100 a pop. And especially if people don't play this set, which I don't know why you would want to play this set. If you don't play this set, there's just going to be less opened, less singles. So there's going to be like a chase card. Like, who knows? Maybe April O'Neil, hacktivist, is going to be our woke leader of New York City. Yeah, beginning of your end step, draw a card for each card type among spells you've cast this turn. We already had a card like this, and it didn't see any play, and it was cheaper. Then it was 3 mana. It was like Amel something from the Sunset. Yeah. And yeah. But it was like, look at the top 5 cards or something like that. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know. A 1/5 is pretty good. What was Donnie say? Put 3+1 on target artifact creature you control, and your creature becomes a robot. Okay. Whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it had counters on it, those counters up to target artifact creature you control. Okay, this card's probably pretty good. Yeah, it's probably going to be alright. I don't know. We'll see how fast. I mean, standard, you're probably dead on turn 4 because they've ramped into a Ouroboros or they've just wrathed your board 400 times. So I don't know. Maybe it's not that good. This is going to be good, though. Create a token, this copy of target artifacts you control. This card's insane. Donatello Gadget Master, is that... Okay. Donatello Mutant Mechanic. Fun card. Cool. Commander. Sure. Donatello Gadget Master, this card might actually be busted. I think there's some crazy artifacts you can copy when you hit in, and with the sneak mechanic, yeah, this card is nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'm calling it now. Donnie GM. This is gonna be a big hit. You're hearing it here first. But no one's gonna play the set. Or a few people are going to play the set other than, people that just want to play. I don't know. Maybe people are excited. Maybe I'm again, I could just be the biggest bummer in the world. But that's what this set does to me. It's been, the Spider-Man set was dumb. Spider-Man set was dumb. And extra dumb on Magic Arena. But, this one does not. The theme just kind of sucks. Maybe I'll play the cards and I'll like it. But it is getting to the point where we're going to start equipping fucking Red Bulls to our creatures to give them haste. And that's when Magic probably starts to just die. What would make you want to play Magic over, I don't know, One Piece? Or even the Disney one. Mechanics are one thing, I guess. I know the Magic mechanics. I know how to play that. I know how it works. To an extent, it's getting more and more complicated, but, I get all that stuff. I just feel like the identity of Magic is just going to be whatever brand they feel like. Because we're one more fascist step away from having, the Republican only set, where you get to play as your favorite Republican leaders. And then me, a Canadian, and the rest of the world, not American, are going to be like, well, what the fuck is this? I don't want that shit. I don't even know what it means. So, that's my fear, because that's where the money's going to be. And once they realize they can make lots of money off of this, that's where they're going to turn their attention to. Because clearly, I'm not here to just shit on Wizards of the Coast, but I will. And they don't care about anything except for money. So I don't even think that that's that crazy. It won't go, obviously. The government's not going to buy a Magic set to put their advertisement on. But things like stake.com will, 100%. We're going to have an actual just gambling set. Guaranteed. It's coming. And then we can all just be like, wow, that's cool. Standard's just roulette. So, there you go. It'll get more popular on Kick, I guess, if you want to be a freak like that. But that's one thing. What does this guy do? Create a mutagen token. Artifact with sacrifice, but plus also counter target creature. Okay, it's different than a map. I think it might just be worse. Think that's just worse than a map. Mutagen token, worse than a map. Saying it now. Donnie Tech, very good. This card's nuts. Sneaking out, draw 2 cards, I think is Sneaky good. Normally, it sucks. Like, it's a bad divination, right? Or it's just, actually, no. This is just a strictly better divination, because divination is a sorcery as well. So, yeah, Donatello Technique is a very, very good divination. Being able to bounce your creatures, because you're going to have things with abilities, right? Yeah, I think having, like, Sneak is, I was kind of shitting on Sneak before, because it's just ninjutsu, but being able to put it on sorceries, things like that, very cool. Now, I wish Donatello Technique could also attack, but who knows? You don't get the damage in, and you're unblocked, so there's a lot going that has to go well. But I think, like, for having such a low sneak cost, that's pretty good. And if we get like cheap unblockable creatures, then yeah, like this. This creature can't be blocked from an artifact to enter the battlefield on your controller's turn. A 1/1. You counter check a spell, attack an artifact or creature control. Right? Good old fugitive droid. Donatello Technique. Seems good. Seems worthwhile. Yeah, we got this. Okay, so he just deals with a lot of artifacts. Blue is definitely artifacts. We got things with affinity. It's Crag. Draw cards. You get up to 4 cards. And he gets thicker. His muscles get thicker. I can't wait for people to sneak out half. What the fuck is this? We're trying to put their library rounded up. We got half a deck mill with a sneak too. All right. Ton of turn. Color your choice. Gains hexproof whenever Mondo deals damage to a player. Draw a card for each color. Damn, man. Look at this shit. That's a lot of cards. If you can ever connect with it. This is one of those cards where I'm like, I don't know if you're ever going to connect with it. It gets hexproof and not, doesn't just get, protection. If you got protection, I would say this card's insane. Just because you can then, yeah, because then you can just basically make it unblockable. Again, the unblockable stuff's the really good stuff. But hexproof's good, so it can protect itself. But being able to smack your opponent and draw a bunch of cards, always good. Sometimes you spill the ooze. It's just counterspell with a cancel plus a token. A classic thing. Enters each other non-land permanent. Enter this turn to its owner's hand. Okay. Non-land permanent, so you can hit the token. So if they're trying to do like a go wide token, you can pop out here and get rid of them all. It's kind of fun. She doesn't bounce herself though. That would have been actually kind of a funny enter the battlefield effect where she bounces herself even though she's a 4/3. Who's kind of jump go. Change creature. Change a creature as a turtle. Base power it. Oh. Turn him into a turtle. Little turtle boy. Nice. Okay. And now we're out of the blue. Out of the blue and into the... What do we got? What do we got next? Oh, these fun things. Out of the blue into the black. Let's go. BB, baby. We can clone Shredder. Exile target creature card from a graveyard. Create toffee. This copy, except it isn't legendary and is a mutant in addition to the type. Copy of an exile with the saga, except it. Oh, cool. You literally make a bunch of Shredder clones. That's kind of funny. Rhinos have menace. Yeah, they do. Go get them. Okay. Wait. He's a boar mutant warrior with menace that gives rhinos menace. There's some lore here that I'm just not picking up on. Yo! That's crazy. Destroy up to 3 creatures? That's actually insane. We haven't had like a straight up Chupacabra in a while. Now we have a triple Chupacabra. and it's a shark horror mutant. That's wild. That's some wild shit right there. Anchovy banana pizza. Let's go. It's a. It kills a creature and it's food. All right. Oh no, a death in the family. Uh, Dream beavers. Creature enters each pose, lose 1 life, gain 1 life, scry 1. It's a flying 1/1 that drains people. The beaver nightmare. God damn. Okay, we got the foot fetishist. What does he do? When the creature enters, permanent left the battlefield under your control. You get some fetish. Nice. He doesn't even have any feet. Okay, so we got some foot fetish. I guess I think the foot is pretty sure that's their world's like dark organization. But I like to imagine that he's just a foot fetishist that likes to disappear and reappear. I'm and step permanent in the battlefield. Entered. Left the battlefield under your control this turn. Sacrifice 3 rats. Return her card and all card with the same name for the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Rat King. Okay. Well, we got some more stuff here. Unfortunately, this set does look like it's probably going to be powerful. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty powerful. So skipping it's gonna be a dumb choice. If you want to play Magic. Just open for a card, put that card into your hand and shuffle. So it's bad. Well, no, it's demonic. What is it? Diabolic Tutor, or it's Demonic Tutor plus bounce a card. This card's crazy. Whenever another creature control dies, you gain life, you lose toughness. Whenever you gain life, you just lose 1 life. Yep. We got Splinter. Is that Splinter or is that Shredder? That's Splinter. Tunnel of Rats. Turn this from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So many rats. The permanent leaves the battlefield, put a plus card. Super Shredder. It's me, it's Super Shredder. Pretty good. Oh no, you get stomped by the foot. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Target your. Oh, that we've seen that card before. That's just the bargain card. That's basically stomped by the foot's basically just the bargain card. All right, well, get all these nice new artworks. Yeah, it is cool artwork though. I'll give it that. What the hell is this? Bot bashing time. Deal 6 damage. Target creature if that creature dies. Sure. Okay. Broadcast takeover. Gain control of our artifacts until end of turn. Tap them. They gain haste on the turn. You just steal all the artifacts? That's kind of fun. That's definitely a commander card. But I don't know. I could see that being pretty fun. We got new Jitte just dropped, everybody. Clench your butt cheeks. We got some new Jittes in the set. It's fine. I mean, giving a creature double strike is pretty crazy, but it's just fire breather or whatever it is. Fire thing. Creature for each artifact you control. Create a tokenized copy of this equipment. Oh. That's pretty good. Then you may sacrifice an artifact. Sure. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Whenever you discard a card. Aww. Damn. So now we, the Artist Talent Monument deck just got an insane new card. This card's insane for that deck. Yeah. Cool but rude is completely insane. Yeah, I don't know. That's it's just the way it is. This card's gonna see so much play. It just really fleshes out that deck, because if you kill their monument, it's tough for them to kind of get there. But with a second monument, basically, yeah, that's the way to go. It's gonna be much more of a burn deck. Okay, artifact stuff. Beating your combat, make this. Destroy with being an XM step. Sure. Your turn, this creature's first strike. Hell yeah. Sure. Alright, Raphael, what do you got? Enrage is dealt damage. Add that much red mana until end of turn. Don't lose it at end step stage. Till the end of... Okay. Is that good, though? Is there something we're doing with this that's like actually makes that worthwhile? To just add mana? I mean, mana's good, but I think this kind of sucks. A 4/4 for 4? Like, unless you got like some kind of enrage combo thing, I don't think this is very good at all. Another thing to notice with the sneak, though, in case you've made it this far into the video and you're not sick of me rambling yet, or if you are sick of me rambling yet and you're doing something else, which I recommend, the sneak mechanic also really works well with the blight mechanic from the good set. Because you just bounce your creatures back, get rid of the +1/+1 counters, if you can get in with them. Pretty good. Another Joel enters / deals 2 damage to each opponent. Wait, what? Never another creature you control enters / deals 2 damage to each opponent? I mean, I guess it's not as good as, like, Terror of the Peaks. But it is a 7/5. And it does make 2/2 when it attacks. That? I don't know. I mean, power creep is so crazy that, like, I don't know if this is good. We got Wheel of Fortune. Kind of. But that's... Like, this card's insane. Although, what you do have to know is that you will... If you sneak it in, you will be discarding the snuck card. So, that's one thing. Enters, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to you. That's a hot pizza. This card's bad. Oh, this card's bad. This card's bad. Just play a proper removal spell. You don't need to eat the spicy oatmeal pizza. Alright, now we're back to this. Okay, well, red, we saw some cards. Red kind of seems not that great, in my opinion. But there's some good cards there. Obviously, the whatever talent or level up thing is crazy. Ah, boy. You know what I love? I love doubling your mana. Let's just have more cards to double your mana. I mean, it's 6 mana, so it's not that crazy. But that's played on what, like turn 3 with your Badger Mole Cubs, and then your lands that are creatures with your Badger Mole Cub will add like 400 mana or something. Frog Butler is literally just Poison Dart Frog reversed. Frog Butler is Poison Dart Frog reversed. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a mutant, ninja, turtle, or land. What about the teenagers? No? I guess those are lands. Card from among them, put them in your hand. The rest of the bottom of your library in order. Okay. I'm on the fence, right? Because like I do want people to yell Cowabunga as they cast Cowabunga, but I don't know how many people are going to be casting Cowabunga because my guess is that the Ninjas decks, the Turtle decks, the Mutant decks, and the Land decks aren't going to want this card, which is a shame. It's probably good in draft. It'll be fun for that, but it just seems worse than a card that says put a creature to your hand. Unless there are mutant spells or ninja spells or turtle spells, then I could see a use for it. But as far as what I've seen right now, that was just Lorwyn and nothing else. Alright. Mutagen. Yeah, look at this. This is going to be pretty good. Creature control with the counter. I can't be blocked by more than one creature. Nice. Mona Lisa, the Science Geek, probably pretty good. Be able to pump up the power. We've seen cards like this in the past be good combo pieces. All right, the top 8 cards in your library. Put your creature total mana value 6 or less from among them into the battlefield. The rest of the order. You can sneak it. This might be good. Michelangelo Technique might be good. It's kind of like Collected Company, but not really. Activate ability of tokens, control, cost willingness to activate, sure. Well, Mutagen Man. It's Mutagen Man, living ooze. Oh, he spilled the ooze on himself. Now he's the ooze man. We're getting story. We're getting story and card telling. Maybe this set's great. There's one target artifact, creature flying. Sure. 2 basic land cards, put them in fire. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. If you can get it down on if you can down on 3 to get 2 lands in battlefield tapped, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Some novel. Nunchaku. Attached to creature control. Fights. Nice. Gets one soul and trample. Yeah, I mean, I figured there'd be lots of equipment, but there's not even that much equipment. What's Party Dude do? Each player creates food. Artifact an opponent controls, put the grave of battlefield, draw a card. Okay, so you get the one from the food. Whenever one or more of your opponents attacked, up to one target creature gets this. Cards in your hand. I feel like this card's bad. I feel like we saw some really good class enchantments, but I feel like Party Dude is trash. Unless you're up against like a sideboard card and you want to do like the second ability, that might be good. But yeah, I don't know. Party Dude seems bad. Turtle power, probably good. You flash out, you get +2/+2 to all your turtles. We can have a fun turtle deck. Like Ancient Animantoise is a turtle, so like that's fun. Well, you get puked up by a cow, and it adds mana. 2 mana. You know what else makes 2 mana? Badger Mole Cup. Right. What the hell is this? Venus. Torn between worlds. Whenever Venus is dealt damage, put that many specific counters on her. Whenever a creature you control with the counter deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 1 if you do draw a card. First ability, great. Second ability, mid. That's my assessment. I could go through each card individually, and I'm skipping all the commander-only cards. I don't care. Right? Like, I don't care at all about that. Yeah, doubling season, don't care. Food chain coming onto Arena, kind of interesting. But other than that, don't care. All right, we got some multicolored cards. 75, because there's a bunch of probably other things. Whenever Bebop and Rocksteady attack, sacrifice permanent unless you discard a card. Sacrifice permanent unless you... Okay. Nice. What is this? Baxter Stockman. Enters, put a postal so colorless robot. Yeah, sure. Attacking ninjas you control have death touch. Nice. Dark Leo. Critical combat damage player, create a 1/1 black ninja token, and then if you have 5 or more ninjas, that player loses half their life rounded up. Dark Leo! Okay. Pop something. Graveyard, the battlefield. Sure. Okay, it's a flyer. That's nice. Whoa. Dawn and Wrath? I can't wait for people to attack with Dawn and Wrath and then have the Dawn and Wrath Omniscience artifact deck. It's going to be pretty funny. Exile up to one target artifact creature you control. Artifact you control and up to one creature you control. And Blinkum. The Blinky Boys? Well, I like the Blinky Boys. And I like the Hard Science. Hard Science and the Blinky Boys, that's fun. I like the little team up thing. I guess the whole team is there and they all got +2/+2. That's the full team up. What the fuck is an ice cream kitty? All right, it's a clue. It's a sorcery clue, and a food. That's something. Genghis frog. Okay. Yep. Sneaky. You choose one or both. Okay, this is pretty good. This is actually pretty good. I think even just casting it regularly without the sneak is pretty crazy. Okay. We got a future foot fetishist here. How many damage will player return target creature from your graveyard to your hand for sneak constipated instead return to the battlefield? Yeah, that's nuts. And good. Tax each opponent exile type card of their library. Till they exile an online card. In step if. Okay. I like this card a lot. Just you're never gonna. I don't know. I like this card. I do like this card. I'll blink this all day. The Last Ronin. Last Ronin, there's no more actually after this one. So, return target creature your graveyard to your hand. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone this turn. Sure. Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Draw 3 cards. You may put a land card for your. Oh, it's just yeah, they had this card a long time ago, except it cost one more mana. So yeah, just a strict upgrade. Maybe the other one was instant, but this still seems pretty good. Harmonize, plus you got to put a land into the battlefield. Yep, good stuff. Mikey, we got party planners. You may look at any time. You may play lands and cast mutant ninjas or turtles. Top, sure. Mikey and Leo, Chaos in Order, pretty good. So the problem with all this shit too is like, when are we ever going to see reprints of these cards? Never. Right? Like, you're never going to, unless there's like some weird special thing, they're not just going to throw punk frogs into, right? Or the putrid pals, like, they're not going to show up in like Zendikar. Pizza-faced gastromancer isn't going to be in Innistrad, okay? Even though he's food. Yeah, so that's a shame. So, like, there's going to have one print run. Things like Tainted Treats might come out. Like, this will be a card they could probably redo, right? Start our artifact or creature. Something has 4 or less, create a food. Tainted Treats, right? That's a thing they could do. But, like, Toka and Razar Terrible 2s. Spell can't be countered, Menace. Yeah. Bunch of stuff. And I think they're doing that on purpose. Because there's been a whole like problem with like, oh, you're reprinting all the staples from older sets. Like, how are we going to get our value back? I need my cars need to be money, right? But like then they're just like, okay, we'll just do branded deals and then we'll never be allowed to reprint them again, and it's not our fault. And that's what's happening here, right? Like Krang, Ultram Warlord, it's a flying, trample, indestructible, haste. That's awesome. Other artifact creatures you control have flying, trample, indestructible, and haste. That is actually awesome. That might be it's the new reanimator card. You know, everything pizza. Target player gains 3 life, draws a card. Each opponent discards a card. This artifact deals 3 damage to any target. Put 3+1 counters on 1 creature. That's awesome. Everything pizza is fun. This card's fun. This card's probably not fun, but it is powerful. I mean, it's got all this text. It's got a lot of text on it, so that's pretty good. Enters exile type tap. Okay. Creature enters exile target tapped creature and opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. Oh. And this guy, look at this Crow Drone. Create a copy of another target artifact you control. There's some pretty wild shit going on. Look at these little cuties. Creature, okay. Reach, trample. This creature can't attack or block unless it has power 6 or greater. Yeah, that's just good. Then you just tech this up. Tech it up. Make some weather. 2 charge counters from this. Add this. Remember, like, okay. Remove 3 charge counters from this. Weathermaker, good. Weathermaker is good. Plus one scout, target creature crude, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yep. This is a set of very powerful cards, and it's a shame that I don't care a single bit about it. What we got? We got lands, escape tunnel, sure. Dimension next. Then we got the life gain lands. The ninja can't be blocked, sure. The turtle air, swamps. I mean, these look fun. I don't like these though. I like the turtles on the thing. I'm not a big the pizza one. I'm not a thing. It's also a creature you own. Oh. Sacrifice this land. Return all creatures exiled this way into the battlefield under your control. Return each other card exiled with this land to its owner's hand. Is this not just the desert card? I guess it's cheaper to exile the creature, to sacrifice it. But it's just the desert card. Alright, well. Big Apple, 3 a.m. One time for Brooklyn. Bless up. Peace to your mother. I'll catch you in the next one. I had enough of this shit. Next month, it's April Fool's, baby.